Life Center Academy began as a fulfillment of a dream by Evelyn Graben, wife of Pastor Paul Graben, to open a Christian school with high academic standards and a Christian foundation. The school opened in the fall of 1975, and during the first semester, the students met in the basement of the Burlington Assembly of God. The first teacher was Ron Anastas.
We began the first year with 39 students. I didn't teach in the traditional method of standing in front of the classroom because the students worked at their own speed in packets we called paces. Every student had their own space to work in called offices. If they needed help, they would put a flag up to signal the teacher rather than raising their hands. After completing the workbook, the students took a self-test, and then I would administer the final test. If they scored over 80%, they moved to the next pace and needed to complete 12 in each subject to finish the year. We moved from Bordentown Road to our current location over the Christmas break into one of the classrooms next to the old gym across from the cafeteria.
I came in the fall of 1976. It was the second year of the school. The enrollment had tripled from 41 students in the first year to 120. So we went from one learning center to 3. And I was the teacher in the upper division learning center, grades 7 through 12. And we used accelerated Christian education as our curriculum. And in that learning center, we had our first senior and graduate, Randy Burkhall.
I started out as one of the first students at Life Center Academy. I was one of 36. I went to school there. I have a lot of good memories. Now I'm a mother of 3, and I also teach 5th grade at Life Center Academy.
There were so many opportunities at Life Center that I wouldn't have had at a public school or even at a trade school. For example, there were chapel services, there was the senior missions trip, there was the opportunity for the food drive. There were a lot of opportunities to give and to do things for people, and you got to see how what you did impacted people.
I graduated in 2006, now I went to Rutgers University, and I studied economics there. I graduated there with my bachelor's in economics, and now currently I'm a state trooper in New Jersey. So I owe, me being a state trooper, me being a man of God, to the pastors of this church and the men in my life that have encouraged me and poured into me.
My days at Life Center Academy actually began with Little Angel Preschool, and they continued all the way up through graduation. And if I could attribute one thing to my educational success, it would most definitely be the quality of staff here at Life Center Academy. The same teachers that were pulling for your educational success in the classroom were also the same teachers cheering for you on the sidelines. So that sort of 360-degree nurturing commitment was definitely an intangible that you can't find anywhere else. And what else can you ask for?
Well, because everyone cares, and it's not just like any other school. Everyone knows everyone cares about everyone, and it's just different from all other schools. I love that I know the people here and that I feel safe to come to people. I hear other people talk about public school and they say things like the teachers really don't care, they're just there to do their job and to get paid, but I feel like here people really care and they understand.
I love teaching science. Science is very important to me. Last year when I came back to teach, I got to be colleagues with some of my favorite teachers, and I was really excited because they impacted me, and now I get a chance to impact students just like they did for me.
I knew that sending my kids to public school, I knew that there was teachings there that were not going to be congruent with our Christian beliefs, and it was important to me not to have to deprogram my children of the lessons they were learning in school to have it line up with the Christian upbringing that we wanted to give them.
I have talked to parents over the years about the school, and one of the things that we really love about this place is that we know that their teachers care for them just about as much as we do.
That's right.
And at the end of the day, we all have the same goals, we all have the same purpose, we're all pulling for our kids to succeed, and the teachers have poured themselves into my children. We've been able to have good communication, and we're just thrilled with the relationship that we've been able to have, and we've seen our children thrive in that environment. LCA has really supported my kids, not just in their academics, but in their life, in who they are, in the character and the people that they are becoming. And that has been exciting to see.
I graduated in 2006, and I am now back at Life Center to start a totally new program for school guidance and counseling, K through 12. The guidance program at Life Center Academy is going to be quite a bit different than other schools because we have that spiritual component here at Life Center. We are able to talk to our students about God, and not only their skills and interests, but also their spiritual gifts and talents and what God has really placed inside of them. So that makes them unique and being able to tap into that full potential that they have.
I will just say that I have had so much fun over the years being in the classroom at Life Center Academy. There are many great memories. It's been a great experience, and I love my students.
As you can see, we have honored our past in this video, and we are now set to embrace our future. As we move into our next 40 years, there's a lot of exciting things that we have happening at Life Center Academy. One of the things that we're looking at is a partnership with Evangel University and other colleges so that our students can get dual enrollment credits. We are building our science program to a greater level. We're looking forward to developing further our biblical studies curriculum, having an integrated worldview for our students so that as they enter pre-K and by the time they graduate K through 12, they are going to be able to defend their faith in the marketplace. They will be able to go out as servant leaders, as world changers for the Lord Jesus Christ. That's what we're looking at in the next 40 years of Life Center Academy. We hope you'll join us.